Hello everyone, I'm Storm Tracker ET meteorologist Austin Haskins. We're looking at a rather complex forecast for today as we're looking at multiple waves of showers and thunderstorms in the forecast and a potential still for some severe weather as well. All thanks to this area of low pressure off to our north and west Wednesday morning. We've already had some showers and storms out ahead of it, even a couple of warnings out towards the Minnesota and South Dakota border. That area of showers and storms could very well impact how things could play out this afternoon into tonight. So let's take you through Futurecast, and what I'm going to do here is show you two different scenarios on how things could play out. So this first one is not showing much of that activity out to the west, either impacting us or it misses us or fizzles out completely. But it does show by about 3 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to start to see showers and storms developing and then eventually continuing to grow in coverage and intensity as we head towards late afternoon into this evening. And again, what you see here on Futurecast is not exactly how the radar is going to look, but it gives you an idea on how things could play out. So I expect storms to develop late this afternoon and into this evening, and then we could potentially have another round of showers and storms as we head into mid to late evening before things end heading into the overnight hours. This is around 3:30 Thursday morning, and then heading towards daybreak tomorrow, we're looking at some quieter conditions. Scenario number 2 shows some of those showers and storms coming through. This is about 10:30 this morning. There could be some strong to possibly severe storms with that. This is now 2:30 this afternoon. But again, don't get caught up on where the storms are at the times you see above. It just gives you a general idea, but there will be storms with that. Then the thinking is there could be maybe a line of storms that comes through later tonight, which would pose more of a wind threat. But it does show that even if we have the morning round of storms or not, we still could have more strong to possibly severe storms redeveloping this afternoon into this evening. What we end up wanting for the risk of severe storms to decrease is the cloud cover and rain and storms to linger around. If we have sunshine, that is not a good thing because that will lead to more energy, more moisture for any storms to develop and also to feed off of. So again, it's a rather complex forecast today, but something that we're going to need to at least be weather aware for. We have a level 2 out of 5 risk still in place from the Storm Prediction Center for basically the entire area, with the exception of eastern Taylor County, a sliver of Clark County, and then the eastern, I would say about 1/8 or 1/4 of Jackson County. And farther north and west up towards the Brainerd Lakes, Duluth, Superior, and the Iron Range of Minnesota up to International Falls, they actually got increased to a level 3 out of 5 risk. You can see the orange there. That's where they can see potentially some very large hail up to about baseball size and winds of 70 miles per hour. And that's where the higher tornado risk is as of now. For us, the tornado threat is not 0. It is very low, though. You can see that area in green. We are looking at a medium chance, though, for hail and wind, but the wind threat's a little bit less the farther east you go, as you can see there. But the wind threat could be upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour, and hail up to the size of eggs, which is about 2 inches in diameter. So that's kind of where the threats are with that. So the key takeaways, the main round of storms will be late this afternoon into the evening hours. So really looking at about 3 p.m. to about midnight, 1 a.m. That's kind of the prime window we're going to be looking at, and that would be the best threat for severe storms. There are still some question marks, though, as I talked about. Storms could move through late this morning, mid to late this morning into the early afternoon, and that could limit the energy and keep temperatures down just enough. Some models show that, some not so much. So again, a lot of question marks on how things will play out today, but the best thing to do is just to stay informed, have a way to get those warnings, and again, know what you're going to do in case warnings are issued for your location. Of course, the Storm Tracker 18 weather team will be here to keep you updated online, on air, our social media pages, and of course, by downloading that free Storm Tracker 18 weather app. And keep in mind, too, if warnings are issued, we may need to break into programming. So again, just keep you informed on that. Of course, as I mentioned, we'll be here to keep you updated throughout the day. Temperatures, though, today I'm forecasting low to mid 80s across the area, really about 81 to 85 degrees. And then tonight we're going to fall back down into the low to mid 60s. Now, some good news in the forecast. Even though there's just a slight chance of an isolated mid-morning to late early afternoon shower or storm tomorrow, most of tomorrow is going to be dry. The humidity will drop in the afternoon. It's still going to be warm, though, a high of 83. Friday, though, looks spectacular. Low 80s, lots of sunshine, not much humidity. Chances for showers and storms, though, do return on Saturday, mostly in the afternoon into Saturday night and the first half of Sunday. But look at the temperatures Sunday through Tuesday, upper 80s. It is going to be very humid, too. Those dew points near 70. So looking at the heat index as high as the low to mid 90s. And also we'll continue to have shower and thunderstorm chances as well into early next week.